A schoolboy named Mario lives here with his parents. It is early morning, he is hungry, and there is nothing to eat.
When a child wakes in a far-off land and reaches for his mother's hand, glad the day its mother knows the child grows in that far-off land. From hunger's chains can come release. America would have it so. A child can grow in a far-off land. And grow he will, the child, until he leads his people up the hill, knowing he is not so far from friends who are in a far-off land.
Like the 300 other children in his village, he goes to school hungry every day, knowing he will be hungry until lunchtime.
Cuando un niño despierta allá en tierra lejana, quiere alcanzar las manos de su madre. Qué alegre el día que la madre sepa que el niño crece allá en tierra lejana. De sus cadenas de hambre él puede libertarse con pan para progreso, con pan para la paz. América quisiera que el niño crezca sano allá en tierra. Y él crecerá y será fuerte y conducirá a su pueblo cuesta arriba, sabiendo que comparten con su suerte sus amigos, sus hermanos, allá en tierra lejana.
Atentos. Vamos a tener que hablar hoy día sobre Cristóbal Colón.
In class, Mario and the others are listless, unresponsive, inattentive, disinterested, even asleep. Prolonged and continual hunger goes beyond being a dull ache in the stomach and begins to corrode the mind and the spirit. The teacher is trying to get somebody to answer questions about Christopher Columbus, but nobody cares anything about history. All they care about is that they are hungry. Schooling is compulsory in Peru, but eating is not. Half the population is illiterate because it is hard for children to learn anything, hard indeed even to stay in school when they're always hungry.
Cristóbal Colón nació en Génova, Italia. Le gustaba mucho.
Here in Mario's village, the U.S. government's Food for Peace agency is serving lunch to all these children every school day for 2 years in the hope the Peruvian government then will take it over and keep it going. It might be asked why the Peruvian government didn't do this long ago. The only answer is it did not. Nothing happened, in fact, until a young man named Jack Smith, a wheat farmer from Comden, Oregon, came down here representing a non-profit organization of Great Plains wheat growers looking for new uses for American wheat. He started this, and the Food for Peace agency later took it over. But Smith is still here helping, and that is he helping with today's lunch. In the classrooms, the children are still listless and disinterested, but they know now it is almost time for lunch, and they are waiting for the bell. When it rings, there are the first smiles seen in the village all day. What they are served is a mixture made mainly of American wheat plus whatever local vegetables can be had. It is boiled, highly nutritious. Food for Peace now gives school lunches to 30 million children in 85 countries. In many places, including this one, it is about all the food they get. Lunch for one child every school day costs $33 for the whole year. Often, as they wait in line, their hunger is so great they can't control it any longer, and they cry. Jim Symington is 34, has sung and played his guitar around half the world, and now uses his music to entertain and communicate with people in places like this.
This is quite a sight. This place is called Leticia. It's a slum, one of the barriadas of Lima. There's 10,000 people that live here without water, very little food. They live in shanties, pasted up against the sides of Mount San Cristobal, carved out of the rock, sometimes in caves, mud floors. The pathways are open sewers. Sometimes we wonder, in the United States, if anything we do ever really reaches people. Through the Food for Peace program, you farmers, you taxpayers, you letter writers have come to Letitia, and you've done quite a job. Food for Peace operates in some 90 countries and territories around the world, often through the dedication and help of voluntary agencies like CARE, Church World Service, many times, as in the case of Letitia, through private enterprise. In this case, the Great Plains Wheat Association that set up this school lunch and is going to help with others, not only for humane reasons, but to develop markets, because you need a productive, competent people to be customers someday. It's a curious thing that the very little that we have done has made these people not dependent, but independent. That's the lesson of Letitia.
The Indian villagers were slow to trust the Americans because they didn't really believe anyone wanted to help them. But now they are so pleased with the school lunch program, they are building with their own hands a school kitchen and lunch room so the children can eat indoors. Each family taxes itself 60 cents a month to pay for it. An outsider offered to lend a bulldozer, but they refused and insisted on doing all the work themselves. Another salubrious effect, because the spirit and the feeling have improved, the parents in the village, including Mario's, have decided maybe they should be married. Until now, they haven't bothered, even though the priest has tried to persuade them. He gives each couple a little lecture about how they should have done this long ago, and then goes ahead with the ceremony.
Esposa, el clamor meu se te venha, Dominus vobiscum. Oremos, benedic Domine, asarras quasoi tramus famulus tuos, manu anchile tue. Et constantia operunt florescant tricod rosierico plantate Dominum nostrum Iesum Christus et crimen, et adorant quincis prosidem cuius regnum. Este anillo os doy en señal de matrimonio. Yo lo recibo.
Marriages are in groups of 10 or 12 at a time. One of the witnesses is Miss Lucy Montoya, Jack Smith's assistant, a nutritionist who taught the village women how to cook and serve the school lunches. Mario's parents are being married, and Jim Symington, in his good blue suit, is best man. When it's all over, there is a wedding party, and Symington sings to them.
Solamente para usted ahora.
Cuando un niño despierta allá en tierra lejana, quiere alcanzar las manos de su madre. Qué alegre será el día que la madre sepa que su niño crece allá en tierra lejana. Y él crecerá y será fuerte y conducirá a su pueblo cuesta arriba, sabiendo que compartan con su suerte sus amigos, sus hermanos, allá en tierra lejana.
Era para usted.